Welcome. Today is Sunday, October 12th, 9, not so much, but we almost made it. Eastern, episode 202 of the Sundering. What do we have on deck for you fine folks tonight? Well, we are going to have the Sundercrate that I designed open tonight by winner Homebrewed. We have World of Podcast updates. We have World of Warcraft news, including the patch 6.0.3.
Actually, 2. Sorry.
2.
My bad.
He threw me under the bus.
That's supposed to say
Terrible.
BlizzCon there, too.
Terrible. We were so excited that we just have all these typos and just random nonsense in the show notes, but that's okay. And then, of course, BlizzCon and then your Fox questions and more. Let's get this fucking clown car rolling.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Seraphis.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like that chick's cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rapist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Zia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
Good evening. My motto, there are no bad ideas, only good ideas that have gone horribly wrong. I am Seraphis, and I am not joined by the... He has delivered so many pizzas to college campuses, he should have earned an honorary degree by now.
Well played.
Yeah, well, and I was looking for... hold on, where's Ray?
Update. We still have no fucking clue where this guy is.
Nope, not a clue. And I'm joined by She Lies Awake at Night wondering what fresh hell will bring her tomorrow because of this show. It's Zia.
Hola.
And tonight we're gonna jump right into we have a guest tonight. He is helping us out in World of Podcast. He's helping us do...
He is helping us out. Holy shit.
Yeah, with the Hearthstone room with Adam. He is an awesome guy. He did a lot of stuff with Mana Grind. He's the winner of our Sundercrate. It is Homebrewed. Homebrewed, welcome to the show.
How you doing?
I really need to get a little sounder for the Sundercrates. I really do, but I don't. So I'm lazy, and so you're gonna get this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Because apparently I don't have time for that.
That seems appropriate.
So welcome. You have a Sundercrate, I assume, from Zia.
Right here.
Oh my goodness, there's the box.
Apparently it got a little beat up, but that's okay.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Alright. Hold on. So here's a little bit of the sausage being made. I have Homebrewed on the wrong screen. And I have... Gonna just, we're just gonna make a slight adjustment here on the fly, folks.
Oh my gosh, it's out of control.
I'm not completely out of control. I'm just...
Everybody is complaining about your mic cutting out because you're so loud and rambunctious.
Well...
Maybe you should whisper and be more gentle.
I don't know how to be...
Gentle. I know. We've had this discussion. I have to use the safety word often with you.
Well, crud, hold on. That's the wrong one. I'm moving the wrong things around. Let's see. Oh, there is the lazy. There we go. And we are ready to rock and roll. Okay. So, Homebrewed, now that I've completely effed up the overlay and all that other...
Apparently you should also turn down your mic gain. I know you like to be the one who's heard the most on this show. But,
I will do what I can. I don't have a lot of options to do so right now on the fly.
Yeah.
But I will try.
Okay. Just maybe show more people your slim figure. I don't know. Do whatever the fuck you need to do. There's a Murloc on the screen.
Alright, so Homebrew, what do you
We're a
got?
professional show here. Sorry, Homebrewed.
What do you got? What's in the box?
Yes, let's open my box. Put your hands in my box and handle it.
So Homebrewed is he's taking a knife to your box.
I feel like there's a drum roll.
He's taking a knife to your box. This is not how I pictured this evening going. This is like
oh God, yes!
It's like he's opened your box.
Your hand in there.
All right, let's see. Oh, we got some lovely brown paper.
Yeah,
oh,
sorry.
brown paper.
I packed a lot of paper in there because I didn't want things to get. There's a fair amount of breakable things in there, so.
Oh, yeah, there is. All right, let's do this one first. We got Peach.
It's like one of those like windy back ones.
Oh, nice.
Like races.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's awesome.
Wow, you gave up a little like Mario Kart thing. I'm surprised. I'm surprised at that.
Peach is actually really good. I've been playing Super Smash a lot, and yeah,
she's
Peach
fun.
kicks ass. All right, let's see. Oh, it does look like something did break.
Oh no! What broke? Was it my martini glass? Or was it no!
Uh-oh, what is it?
Yeah.
It's like Chip from like Beauty and the Beast there?
No, it's a teacup. And there's a glass. There's a little plate that comes with it. It's in there. It's like tea because it's fancy.
You should wrap it in bubble wrap. What are you doing?
I wrapped it up. Apparently UPS was just stupid.
Oh, man.
Depression.
All
okay,
right.
well maybe the other breakable things stayed intact.
Oh, this didn't. So let's see.
Yay!
Nice.
It didn't break. Okay, that is the martini glass that I used. It's been clean in episode like 198, 197. That is the same martini glass. I swear I cleaned it, although it may still be a little sugary in there.
Did you? Is that the martini glass you also queefed in?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Profusely,
All
like
right,
a
there
few
you go.
times.
So that's a thing.
All right. More brown paper. Let's put that over there so it doesn't break.
Yeah, with my track record apparently of things breaking. I'm not surprised at those. That's okay. They weren't expensive.
Some silly straw goggles.
I have the matching. Let it be known. Hold on. I have the matching set. I've been waiting to wear them, and they do work. They really work.
I have a drink right here, so maybe we'll open that.
They're kind of an ordeal, and they're hard to wear with glasses, but yeah.
They're kind of they're kind of a big deal.
They're kind of a big deal.
Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna wear glasses too. If everyone's gonna wear glasses.
Yeah, we're all gonna wear glasses today.
So I guess this tag goes with this, and I'm a little disturbed by it.
Yeah.
Is that a pedo bear?
No, it's a stressed kitten, and you rip its head off.
Yeah.
Cat.
Did you got him?
If you really can't see this, there is a person ripping off that cat's head.
I want to point out that Zia gave Homebrewed something to tear apart a pussy.
You can open it and do it.
He is literally going to tear apart a pussy on our show. This is actually going to happen.
Do it.
Oh, dear God.
I just sat there in the store and with the I gave you one that was still in the package. The other ones were like, but.
So there's that.
Let it be known that Homebrewed came on our show and ripped apart a pussy.
There's things in there. There's things in there.
Oh, that's cool right there.
Yeah. Open it. Open it. I wanted to say, I'm going to show them.
What's in the box?
So,
I gave you blue balls.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
There should be something else in there too.
Well.
Oh, this is cool. Love
there
these.
Should be. Oh yeah. Yep. Those probably aren't legal to. Those probably aren't legal to ship, but
you shipped explosives across. Hold on. Not only did you ship explosives, you shipped explosives across state lines.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And there's one
I feel
more
like the FBI.
Hey!
I feel like the FBI is going to knock down our doors any moment now
And
because of you.
Pussy.
Wow. Wow. I'm just shocked that you shipped explosives across state lines. We're done for. Oh, there's the plate.
That's the plate.
Well,
That's
the
where my
plate
tea
made it.
cup. Yeah.
But the fancy plate and.
And that looks to be about everything.
Is that everything?
That is
Okay.
everything.
I was gonna ship one more thing and I forgot.
You're a horrible person. Just a horrible, horrible person.
But you can go outside and pop them motherfuckers. Those are so fun, right? Like, I saw them. I went to American Science Surplus, and they have a lot here in Milwaukee, and they have so many like neat little goofy things. And
well, since you went through all the trouble to send explosives in the mail,
I'm really pumped. Yeah, I sent him dirty dishes. Actually, the teacup and the plate were like new. But that martini glass, I was like, this would be a fun thing to give someone.
I like how Spidey-Man in the chat room says he digs the Spider-Man tin.
Yeah, I like that tin too. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Yeah, you have to put them together, homebrewed, but
yeah,
they're fun. They really work. And Sarah, do you want to open yours too?
Oh, yes. So apparently,
I sent Ray for our 200th episode. I sent Ray and Sarah a little box of just little things, and Ray's not here, so he can do it next week.
So here's the box that I got, and I want to say that my wife, and it also once again it's a little beat up, as you can see.
What the fuck?
But
yours would have dishes in them.
So the thing is with this box is it made noise when my wife dropped it, and I'm going to enact that same thing. So you can hear that it's making sound.
Do it again.
So it's making noise, and
figure out what it is. You know what? I bet that's why it's beat up, because the people sipping it was like smacking it, and he didn't get it. Yeah. They look good on you.
you gotta figure out what end goes in the drink.
You got me a pig.
I got you a pig. It's a slingshot pig.
I'm trying to.
It's a slingshot, and when you sling it, it oinks as it flies through the air.
So what? Like that?
There it is. It's working. You gotta suck really hard. Suck.
I'm trying to figure out. Pull back and release. So apparently I'm supposed to fling it like
yeah,
this.
There you go, homebrewed. No. You put the fingers. Okay, there's little sleeves in its feet, and you put the fingers in like this. And you
I got really big hands.
I know, but you put the bacon like this, and you go, floop, and it flies. Homebrewed,
Okay.
how do you like your straw glasses? Do they work?
They do.
I'm trying.
I was very impressed with
So I just want to say that I'm trying to put 2 fingers in the pink, and it's really tight. That's happening right now. That just happened. All right, like I barely can.
See you do it.
I just want people to realize that I could barely stick my fingers in these things. Like it is like tight.
Okay, to make it fly, go, shoot him.
That's what you call bacon on delivery.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That was my gift for Sarah.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, and it looks like we just lost Homebrewed.
Okay.
I mean, I know that we were. I knew we were going to like you're gonna drop out, but
go and play,
but dear God. So Homebrewed, what'd you think of your Sundercrate?
That was very cool. Probably the best thing and joke thing was these fellas.
The blue balls. That's fun. So are those attached or
balls?
They're separate and you just found like some blue balls?
So
they're wooden balls.
Yeah, they're just random weird. I mean, he could throw them. I mean, shit. I was walking around and I found that really sweet 10, and I was like, fuck yeah, like, this is awesome. I should put little goodies in the 10.
So
And-
go ahead, keep going. I'm laughing at the chat room.
It's okay. So, yeah, and I was with Bim Meany, like, on Twitter, Bim, and she was with me, and I was like, I really gotta put something in. And she's like, yeah. And I looked down at these little wooden balls, and I'm like, oh, there's 2 balls. They're blue. And it was like, bing, light bulb. And so I put them in there. I have absolutely no idea. Benoit balls, you put them in the poon. Tarkonis, you're fucking gross. You're so naughty. I don't even know where you get it from. Isn't that cat cute? I feel like it's a little morbid ripping its head off, but...
I'm more of a dog person anyways.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's appropriate. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm glad you liked your Sundercrate. I'm sorry the teacup broke.
Yeah,
you can't really sip tea from it.
No.
But you can drink martinis from the glass. You can make yourself a Manhattan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So...
Well, Homebrewed, thank you very much for stopping by.
And thank you for all of your help with World of Podcasts. I am so excited to see what you and Adam create with the crazy Hearthstone Fireside Room.
Yeah, it should be very good. We got all the details on the website, so if people want to go check that out, they're up on the Sundering website now. I believe, or the World of Podcasts website. And we're going to have 2 tournaments and some other good stuff, so check it out.
Yep, I'm very excited. I'm glad you guys... It sounds like you guys really have your shit together, so I'm very excited.
Very cool stuff. So thank you, Homebrewed, for coming on and opening up the crate, and we will be talking soon.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, so let's see if this actually works when Homebrewed chucks out. Like, I could just see right now, like, people are complaining about my mic. People are complaining about...
I know, I don't know what's going on.
But my mic sounds fine to you, right?
Yeah, you sound great.
All right, well then hopefully it's maybe just a Twitch thing or something, so we'll see. I will lean back.
Lean back.
Lean back. All right. So we got... let's see, what do we got? So administrative stuff. Ads, Amazon Newegg Jinx Groupon. If you're buying stuff for the holidays or your friends or stuff for a Sundercrate, go ahead and, wow, you are like up close and impersonal right now.
Me?
Yeah, you. I'm going to have to fix that. Oh, whoa, hey. No, I'll fix that in just a second. So you're buying stuff, click through our... I'm always blushing.
That's true. Well, I have that.
So click through our links and add something to your cart, and it helps us out, and it's no cost to you. So iTunes, Stitcher, rate us 5 stars, drop us a review. We love that. We got 2 reviews tonight to read, so we're excited about that. And of course, if you're listening to us on Stitcher, thumbs up us as to your favorites. Tweet out that you're listening to us on there. We love that crap. So why don't you?
I can see it in my nostrils, so I figured I'd
I will. Let's see what happens if I do. Nope. Nope. Don't. Oh, that's not.
Is it like an extreme close-up?
Maybe.
Extreme close-up. Nice.
But why don't you, you can pimp our guild while I fix you.
Well, you fix me. Okay, so, right. Yeah, I have a great guild. foullingsofnot.com. They are so nice. I got a text from Zinni yesterday wishing me a happy birthday. He is so thoughtful. And one of my favorite guildies. All my guildies really are awesome. And they're thoughtful, and just, we do nice things for each other. We raid together. We kill bad guys. It's fun. foullingsofnot.com. We're on the Dollar server, Alliance side. And if you like having a good time and you think you can put up with people like me and Sarah on a daily basis, then you should join.
Hey, a whole bunch of our guildies came out to watch me do Brawler's Guild today. So, I mean, that was cool.
Nice.
That was cool.
Cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
So this is where Ray says, "How's it going? What are you drinking?" And I just finished my whiskey. So I'm going to start with you, Zia. What are you up to? And
okay.
Are you drinking anything cool or probably not?
Yeah. No. Oh, I'm drinking water. I know. Well, only because I drank last night and I drank today. Yesterday was my birthday. So I drank a fair amount, and you can tell my voice is a little scratchy sounding. It's not very good. Not a very good podcasting voice today, but so yeah, drinking water. And yeah, yesterday was a good day. I got some Amazon gift cards. Mark got me season tickets to, we have like a professional indoor men's team, so he got me season tickets.
And hold on, a professional indoor men's team?
Soccer team.
Oh, like, what is an indoor men's team? Because, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, what's going on up there in Wisconsin? Indoor men's team. What's going on? It's just sounds filthy.
Cool. Thank you, chat room. I turned 29.
Yes, happy birthday, Zia. She will forever be this age, so don't expect any more birthdays, really, from.
And not a day older. So thank you, chat room. Yeah, he got me tickets to for the Wave, and then he also pre-ordered Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I've been begging for it. Like, I'm like, oh, I really want this game. Like, I really would like to play this game. And he was like, yep, we pre-ordered it. So
I really hope, like, there's just so much hype around that game. I just hope for, like, the fans of the series, it doesn't fall flat. Like, it doesn't come across as a money grab.
I don't think so.
You just gotta hope, because there's been so many games out there who, like, are just trying to capitalize off of the namesake of the series and be like, oh, look, it's the same name, and people have been like, "Oh, what did you do?"
I think it'll be fun because I mean it's like all the stuff about Handsome Jack and his character is fucking crazy in the second Borderland. I love that he is like really creepy fucking dude.
I need to play Borderlands 2 more. I haven't played nearly enough. I got it really cheap on Xbox Live, and I just haven't really touched it.
It's fun. I don't know. I find the gameplay like really. It's easy to get kind of like sucked into the game. So I am. Oh, nice! Homebrewed can fix the teacup. Yes, good. I'd like a picture of you sipping tea with your pinky out, if possible.
Hold on.
So that's good. I'm glad.
If I had whiskey left in here, I'd do this. So like you do the pinky out.
Yes. Pinky out. So yeah. Right, so that's what I got, and then, and Will and Trist, who were so kind, I have the card upstairs on my mantle. Their daughter picked me out a card that's a cupcake. It's a furry cupcake. You open it and, happy birthday. They sent me a D20 armband.
Look at that.
Embracing the geek. They sent me a 20-sided die. And they sent me a pink pop filter, so I'm using that now.
Oh, look at that.
So my next Sundercrate, maybe somebody will get my pop filter. And they also sent me a very nice, they sent me a picture of them. And it's a really, really funny picture, like Will's making this orgasm face. They're not naked, unfortunately. But I have a picture of them, and it's upstairs in my, craft space room. So it was really thoughtful. So thank you, Will and Trist. It was really nice of you guys, and a totally unexpected thing. So it was a good birthday yesterday. Other than that, been playing more Dark Souls, and the PlayStation Plus had the free games. They released more games this week, or whatever, for the month. And one of them's a side-scroll beat-em-up, but it's for Dungeons & Dragons, and it's really, really fun. So if you have PlayStation Plus, you should go download it. It's free.
So wait, they have Dungeons & Dragons?
It's a Dungeons & Dragons game. Like, it's in that
universe, so it's just a side-scrolling beat-em-up. It's not...
But it's a side-scroll beat-em-up. Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah. And what else? They also have Arkham Asylum on PlayStation Plus for free if you've never played those games. The Batman ones, those are really good. So let's see what else. Oh, and can I show the chat room World of Podcast art?
Yeah.
I've already shown it to you.
Well, do you want to show it now, or do you want to do it when we talk about World of Podcasts in a few minutes?
I'll wait.
All right.
And we'll do it all at once so that it all is in a nice little package. So,
all right.
I like packages. So, yeah, it's your... You can talk now.
All right. Well, I mean, not much. Besides working on a ton on World Podcast related stuff, I did get.
Oh yeah.
Today I got rank 10 in Brawlers Guild, so I got like that achievement that's called like the biggest brass or something like that. So that was exciting, and I want to. I mean, just like I said, the guild came out to kind of help me out. Rayan and Nap Time both came out, give me some buffs, and a few others like showed up and. to cheer me on there and give me some pointers. So I really appreciate that. So thanks, Phalanx of None. You guys rock, and it made doing that grind a little bit better. Also, this past week I've been debating about getting a new console more and more, and I think I'm going to go with the PlayStation 4. I'm going to keep my Xbox 360. I'm not going to trade it in. I'm going to keep the 360. But I think I'm going to wait on the PS4 to see if there's any deals that come out around Black Friday.
That's kind of what I'm doing too. But it's going to be a PS4. I don't know. I feel like
Xbox One kind of shot themselves in the foot. I feel that third-party games across that are on both consoles, if they just look better on the PS4. I mean, they just do. And probably one of the only thing I feel like right now I'm going to really miss on the Xbox is the Halo series, but I feel like I will live.
Yeah.
So
you'll get Naughty Dog. You get The Last of Us and all of those games. Uncharted. Those are good ones. Yeah. I will probably. There are games imminently getting a PS4. I'd say. Imminently.
So that's really about it. So I think it is time for some bacon news.
Bacon, 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 bacon.
Bacon news.
Yes, Joe. Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystara is the game. The side scroll beat 'em up. It's really fun.
Alright, so for all you bacon lovers, there is some good news here. So here's the thing. There's piglets being born. So you remember we talked about a pig virus that was attacking piglets that was hurting bacon prices. Well, guess what? You know, my idea from months ago to have pigs have more sex is working. Think tank, full of jello, solving the world's problems.
I knew it.
That's me.
I knew that think tank would pay off. I mean, I guess it really has paid off, you know, when I really think about it. But it proves it, you know?
So, yes, there's more piglets being born, which means there's going to be more bacon, which means pork prices are dropping. Mm-hmm. You thank me, America, and the world, because
thank me, America and world.
I told the pig... You know, the pig farmers were like, we don't know what to do. And I'm like, get the pork in.
You've been waiting all night to make that joke, haven't you?
I really, really have. Actually, longer. The moment I saw it, I'm like,
you're like,
I'm all over this.
There's a joke here.
There really was. All right, so bacon news. There you go.
That's good news. That's good news.
And now I want to hear some bullshit that happened somewhere.
All right, World of Podcasts.
World of Podcasts.
So before I let Heather show off the awesome stuff that she's been working on, I just want to remind everyone that the Hearthstone Fireside and tournament details are up on worldofpodcast.com. Go check it out. You could pre-sign up for the tournaments. It kind of gives you an extra chance to be in the tournaments. We didn't want to kind of limit people who just show up and want to be in them, but if you sign up beforehand, you have a better chance of actually participating in said tournaments. And it's not like you're going to be playing against like the world's best. These are casual tournaments just for fun, but there's very real prizes because we're going to have Battle.net gift cards to give out, plus a lot of other cool stuff for that room. So stop by. I want to remind everyone, it is a bring your own device. Bring your own device, keep it charged, bring your authenticators. Have a good time.
But we will have the capabilities of MiFi. If everything goes as planned.
Everything will go as planned.
So yeah, Tarkonis asked you able to participate in the tournament just if you're physically. Do you know?
You cut out really bad there, so I didn't hear that.
Tarkonis asked... Okay, so Adam answered that. You do have to be present in order to participate.
Yes, you absolutely need to be present to participate. Sorry, no, this is a physical, be in the same room type tournament. All right. So Heather, why don't you show people what you've been working on?
Yeah. Okay. So.
And I broke character. I called you by your first name.
Oh, gosh. I know. We're just breaking the fourth wall here. Am I super zoomed in still? Like, can you see up my nose still, or is it like normal?
No. I got you. I got you back.
Okay, good. So, all right. So what I worked on is, so outside of each room, we decided that we need to have signs that are going to indicate what is going on in each room, because there's 4 rooms, and that could be confusing. And so I have some ideas going around in my head, but we needed a background image for me to put information. I'm going to Velcro information onto a poster. So I needed posters. So I went and had some posters printed, and I just thought it'd be fun to show people what these posters are going to look like. See if we can get a good... I'll back up so people can see.
Back up.
Back it up. So, and we'll have this art up, but you guys are getting, this says World's Finest on the bottom. So there you go. And these are all going to be framed and put on easels outside of each room. And we're going to add some lettering, some signage to each one. But yeah, thank you, Q, for that art. And yeah, I hope everybody was able to see it. If not, yeah, they can go on our website. And we'll post it on the thing later on at some point. But
also, something else that came in just this week, breaking news for most people who don't know this, at World of Podcasts, we have also gotten little gift cards from Engine, the Guild hosting site. So you'll be getting, so we'll be giving out free hosting codes for their different services at World of Podcasts as well. Some more exciting giveaways. Tons of giveaways.
Tons and tons of giveaways. We
all the things.
All the things, yeah. And
now I'm trying to put it away and I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, Q has been really busting his rear on getting things done for us. He's really done a phenomenal job, and I'm really proud of him. And oh, Ro, there was an email somewhere floating around about the engine stuff thing. I don't know.
There was an email that was out because no one reads my emails, so that makes me sad.
Me and Ro are off on our own talking about eyebrows and sexy things and whatnot. So
I know the truth. You just ignore my emails. That's fine. That's fine.
Me and Ro, we got this thing, and yeah. But what else? Oh yeah, if you have contacted us about being on staff, please check your email. Check your email, because we have emailed you. And if we haven't, we're going to be. It's imminent. About things that we're going to need help with. And yeah. Ro. So one of the things we've been having problems with World of Podcasts is Ro. We were sending emails to the wrong email address, and he would get left out of the loop on a lot of really sometimes important things.
I just want to say that on my phone, I monitor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 email addresses. You probably can't see that, but 8 different email addresses at once. I don't want to hear any complaints from people about monitoring their emails.
But we like to we like to make stink about things with you.
I am past the point of caring. We have like 3 weeks until World of Podcasts, which I'm very excited about. So.
Yeah,
emails are the least of my concerns right now.
Yeah, emails. Yeah. Well, emails are concerning to me and Ro and staffing things. But yeah, so World of Podcasts is coming along nicely. Still a little terrified about it, but yeah.
There's something else that's pretty cool that's going on with the show and whatnot.
Oh.
I
guess I can go ahead. I can't screen share though. We've decided it'll break.
It might break.
It would break. Okay, so we're gonna hold off on showing anyone what it looks like. But so this has been top secret, and we've had to hold back and for a while. And Will has given me the go ahead. I think we are allowed to talk about it now. Will, if you could confirm in the chat room before I put my foot in my mouth. We were invited to do a super secret project And let me pull up this stuff here, and I can give everybody a link to it. So I'm prepared. This is on the fly. This is on the fly news, by the way. Like, I found out that I was allowed to talk about this about 5 minutes before the show began, so I apologize for not saying anything sooner. So D20 Crit was so kind. They are good buddies with this gentleman, and the link in the chat room, DFL Games. Daniel over there is putting together a tabletop game and called Henchman, and we were extended an invitation to include some CGM members in a tabletop game. So let's see who is being. So myself, Ray, Sarah, let's see, Maslow, all the D20 folks, Epic Insanity, Kilroy, any of the CGM folks who are going to be at World of Podcasts are going to be in this game. But we're going to be in a tabletop game, which is really awesome. So our images will be on this game, and we're excited about it. And I am slowly getting all the details finalized. Will is actually going to have the creator of this tabletop game, on his show that's going to publish tonight over at A Bit of Geek and Nerdery. So A Bit of Geek and Nerdery, their episode's going to come out after ours, and you can go listen to it and learn more about this really sweet game and this opportunity. And we're going to have it at World of Podcasts to play. That's the plan right now. So you guys can actually play the game. And yeah. So Sarah, we were in a game. We're in a card game.
We're a game.
We are a game.
I mean, I already treat my body like an amusement park, so I mean, why not let everyone else buy a card game?
Yeah. So
that's very cool. I'm excited. I know.
I'm excited.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I'll
drink a beer.
Next week, right now, the plan is to have the creator Daniel on our show. He's going to talk about the game in depth and all of that. And I'm sure people are going to be excited who are in this game to talk about on their shows, because we've been keeping everything very hush-hush about it. So, and hopefully, if everything goes successfully, we can include more people in this joint venture, which we hope. Plus, it would be cool to see everybody in animated little forms.
People in the chat room have reminded me that I have another FOF for this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're making... so I'm going to do...
The pump...
Yeah, we'll get to it. Don't worry about it. All right. So gaming news. Warcraft 6.0.2 is releasing this week on Tuesday. So if you're listening to this show on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday of this week, well, then you already know that the patch is out. So kudos to you. So what's coming out in 6.0.2? All game-wide system and content changes are being introduced, but Warlords are being implemented in this. So that's class changes, new character models. It's the end of the seasons for PvP, challenge modes, Brawler Guild. Item squish is happening. The new pre-made group finders coming out. Tuning and balancing changes are out. So pretty much everything that's changing in Warlords is coming out.
All the things.
Yes, the only thing you're not getting is the stuff that's specifically to Warlords, so Garrison's access to the Warlords content, etc. But you're also going to get the event into Blasted Lands. Upper Blackrock Spire is going to be new, I think, for a limited time. And also, really big thing is that the file conversion we've talked about before is switching from the old MPQ files to the CASC files. So there's a really interesting tidbit which my wife really likes, because she hates that I am kind of like a pack rat related to all things related to my computer. Is your old discs that you bought, if you bought the physical copies of the game, they're worthless.
What?
Yeah, your old discs,
nice.
they're worthless, because they have the old MPQ system, which means you would have to download the game anyway now. So the old discs that you have are worthless. Obviously, you want to make sure you keep the keys. Keep the keys. Yeah, keep the keys, but your discs, you don't need them anymore. And yeah. So.
Oh, sorry. Backtrack a little bit. Will in the chat room just posted. That's the art for the game. So there you go. That's the art.
Look at that. I look like a little pawn there.
We look like little pawns, and I have really enormous tits in my picture. Look at my boobs.
It's really weird.
I have really enormous boobies.
Something about you that looks weird. Like your hair is kind of disheveled.
I think my favorite one is Epic Insanities.
Your like hair's all disheveled in that picture.
I know. I did some sucking and fucking right before it went out. I'm so sad Ray's not here to see his image go live. I'm really bummed about it. Because his is really nice.
He looks so apathetic.
He does look apathetic. So.
So put the link to this image in our show notes so we can put it up when we post the episode for folks.
I will do that. I will do that currently.
So yes, so 6.0.2 is releasing on Tuesday, so be prepared for that. Other than that, somewhat of a slow news week, but there's a few things of importance to note. There was Ian Hazakasas and Holenka did an interview with Convert Your Raid, and there was a couple nuggets of interesting things to note there. One is the Warlords boss fights are going to be trying to integrate the environment more similar to the Siegecrafter or Blackfuse fight in Orgrimmar. And I kind of wanted to know, like, what do you think about involving the environment more in boss fights? You know, do you like this? Do you think that this could easily become overkill if they do it too much, or?
No, I don't think so. I like that idea. I mean, I don't know, unless they do it in like a way that's what's the word I'm looking for? Not gimmicky, but
like straightforward, like you understand how to use the environment, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hope they just do it in ways that are clever, and I can't think of any good comparisons at the moment. Yeah.
I mean, see, for me, it's funny, as a tank, I never really got to see the full mechanics of the siege because, like, I'm sitting there either tanking Blackfuse or I'm going to go pick up the ad. But I know, like, a lot of our mages, you guys go onto the conveyor belt to deal with the stuff.
I don't know, but I do like that. I like that stuff, but I could see where some people like should fucking can't stand it.
I just hope that they don't feel like they need to do it on like every single fight all the time, because I feel then it would lose a little bit of, I guess, the magic of what made the Siegecrafter fight so good. Because a lot of people are like, oh, they should make more fights like Siegecrafter. And like, yes, I agree, they probably should, but if they made every single fight like that, I feel then it's not special. It doesn't, I mean, every fight should be unique, I think, in some way, but if everything is like, oh, here we go, another environment fight, like, oh, like, I want them to create clever and fun encounters, but I don't want them to overkill it to where it's just like, you're inundated with this, and you're just like, oh, I hate these types of fights.
Yeah. I do like when they... Apparently one of my cats agrees with using... Yeah. There's some back and forth in the chat room in regards to Karzan and the chess encounter. I really like that. Although it looks like Bok didn't like the chess encounter. But that was actually... When I think about the Karzan fights, those are really fun. I don't know. I think it's because I like that fucking one in the room. Shade of Iran. That's like one of my favorite fights.
But that really didn't involve the environment.
No, but it didn't. So I guess, I don't know.
Like Shade of Iran, I think for an environment type fight, like if you had to move like a bookshelf and then like hide behind it and like while he was casting something, and then like you could but you had to physically like pull like a bookshelf out to hide behind it, and then like you had to pop back out before he like slammed the bookshelf like closed or something. That would probably be like an interesting like interact with the environment type thing, I think.
I wouldn't mind that necessarily. I just hate ones. It was always really frustrating when you got into ones. What is the one in Nax where you had to like dance, and if you like didn't move, what is it? Or like somebody else said the maze, like that one maze where it's like really dark and you have to like navigate it, and there's like laser beam eyeball shit, and I don't know.
Yeah, I know
that
like,
shit. I don't.
Yeah, I Darumu, I think maybe it was.
Yeah, Darumu. Yeah, like I didn't really dig that, but
I'm not sure that's really an environment. Well, I guess it kind of is an
no,
environment
I don't
type
know.
fight.
I feel like I'm answering this really poorly. Like Hagen, yeah, he was smelly. Yeah, he had to do safety dance. Like that fight, I fucking hated that shit. I hate stuff when it's just like really, really punishing if you don't move exactly at point this, that, and the other. I like stuff where
gives a little give.
I like a little bit of give in order to do really cool things in a fight. So if say there was a fight where you have to like right click a bookshelf or you know like stuff like that, I think that'd be really fun. I don't know.
You know, so Homebrew said there is a safety dance too in Warlords of Draenor, so we're gonna wind up doing it again. But yeah, to your point, I don't like it being punishing, and I think most of our guildies don't, and that's kind of why we raid at the level that we raid at. We don't have enough people who really want to be part of those punishing, like you have to be 110% on your game.
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with
there's some people who love playing the game that way, and that's fine. Totally fine. But most of our guildies, we want to be able to go in there, have a good time. We want to be able to learn and encounter, and we want there to be a little bit of gift because we're not
drunk and not pay attention.
Well, which you do a lot, backing that ass up into mobs.
Can't help it. But yeah, like I just really like what the chat room is talking about. Just like Joe, I really like his example, and I would think that'd be really neat. Is say like you have a boss chasing you through a zone, and you have to like navigate through the zone and like fight trash, and like you can take different ways, or you can just fight the boss. Like, you can escape the boss or you can fight the boss. Like, that would be really cool. You see that in RPGs sometimes. So.
Yeah, like either stand your ground or, like, you can try and... Or, like, you could do, like, a stand your ground, or you could, like, try and, like, chase him, and like, down, like, a long corridor and, like, trigger traps that could damage the boss.
I think something like that would be really, really cool. And you could use the environment. So just different ways to fight, different options would be... are really cool, and using the environment, like you can push things, you can set traps.
I just thought of an idea. An Indiana Jones related boss fight. So like you have to grab like a gem, and then it triggers a giant rolling ball, and then like a boss is also chasing you. And the thing is, you gotta find ways to kind of trip up the boss so the giant ball hits the boss, and you gotta keep doing that. But you gotta run, or else everything's gonna catch up to you and kill you.
Yeah. I think shit like that would be really, really fun. For sure. So yeah, I think if used in a way that's clever and not overdone.
Not forced.
Like there is something
they don't
really
force it.
There's something still really satisfying about like just plain pure taking and spank fights. Like it's so satisfying to sit there and just blow the shit out of a bad guy and not have to like do gymnastics to kill it. I like doing that sometimes too. So, but yes, I approve. I'd like to see it. So.
All right, and then the other interesting point that I saw was they said that only the Ring Legendary is planned right now. But what came in after that was they said that earning the Legendary items over the course of an expansion is the plan going forward for earning Legendary. So it sounds like they're moving away from the old, it's a random drop here off of this boss, and now it's more of it's an expansion-long quest chain that you have to complete, and then you get a Legendary item. Does that feel like a good direction for Legendary? Should they go back to like the one or two that has a low chance to drop, or does this reduce it feeling special, or does it like still give you some satisfaction that it took a lot of work to still get it?
If I had not done the cloak quest chain, I think the old vanilla WoW person in me would have said, no, like I like the system they have because it rewards the really best and brightest players of a guild, and those people are like recognized and what have you, but like there's a lot of drawbacks to that now. But there was something really badass about the whole experience of you are the person we have, like we're gonna make you this, that, I don't know. There's just something really cool about recognizing a guild mate and doing that. And the quest chains for legendaries is just they're really cool. But now that they've done the cloak quest, that took a fair amount of work. to get, and it felt good to have a legendary. Like, my own, it felt good, and I liked it, and I like that they didn't make it easy. I don't think it should be easy to get at all. I think you should have to do quests, long-winded quests, lots of quest things to get it. And so yeah, I'm fine with it actually. They kept the epicness of getting it. It's not just show up and here's your legendary bullshit. You have to work for it, which I like.
I feel as long as they make it a good story to go with the quests, and it's not just like, hey, go kill 500 boars and over here, and it's not like I don't want it to feel grindy. I want it to feel epic. So as long as it feels like an epic story-led quest, like I don't mind that it might be a little difficult, like, hey, you have to go defeat the bosses in this raid, or hey, you have to go do this. As long as they don't say, go kill 1,000 enemy soldiers, like that's like the kind of the part, or like grind this reputation arbitrarily up to this, like that those were the parts of the current quest chain that I did not enjoy.
I agree with you, but yeah, I'll agree with that part. But on the other hand, like, I like that it's like you have this relationship you build with like the Black Prince, and it's, you don't want to know like what his fucking deal is, and you have these really cool cutscenes. Like, I usually like skip cutscenes because I'm not as much of a lore whore, and like I wanted to. Plus, his voice actor was really good. So, yeah, but I agree with you. Yeah.
All right, so let's shift focus over to BlizzCon. They released the schedule this past week.
Oh, nice.
And so looking over it, just some interesting nuggets. Some of the stuff that I've already mentioned on Azure Pyradio is there's a big gap on Friday after the opening ceremony and the next set of panels, and it just looks very esports driven this time around. Yes. And maybe because they're going to have World of Warcraft Arena, they're going to have Hearthstone, they're going to have StarCraft 2. It looks like they're going to have Heroes of the Storm as well. So lots of esports related stuff. Nothing. Doesn't seem like they're going crazy with the panels this year. Do you feel that this gives you more time to walk the floor? Do you like this approach, or do you feel like this is going to turn out to be like they're not going to give us a lot of information and a lot of people are going to get let down?
I think I'm a wrong person to.
No, this is why I asked you this question, because you are the wrong. I know. I almost know what your answer is going to be. So.
You know, I don't care about having to sit through panels. Like, the thing about BlizzCon for me is walking the ground and playing the games, and it's being physically there. I've never been a big fan, and everybody probably knows this because I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. I don't like sitting and just sitting and then listening. Like, I'd rather just get up and walk around and check things out and meet up with people. And so them not having a lot of panels doesn't really affect me personally. But I can see, like, Maslu Left Tits in the channel going, what the fuck, there's no lore panel. Like, I can see where not having those panels can be upsetting for people, especially those with, like, virtual ticket, who are really wanting, I mean, they have to listen to panels. It's what the virtual ticket's for, so.
So Ro brought up something in the chat channel that I brought up on Twitter when it was first announced, and I said that this gap is going to get filled with something.
Something, yeah.
And they don't want to put it on there because they don't want to ruin the element of surprise. And I still think this is going... I'm still going on a limb because it's the Warcraft 20th anniversary. I think it's going to be either Warcraft 4 or it's going to be that remastering of Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. And we've already seen some hints that it's going to be... We're going to get at least a remastering of Warcraft 3. So that's just my theory at this point. I don't think we're going to get like a whole brand new game, but I think there may be a chance at the RTS. So... That's my thoughts. And then other than that, just looking over the floor map, there are some interesting little things. Like, well, almost nothing. I mean, no. There's a lot of just the same stuff. Just keep in mind, folks, that the schedule and the map don't align. So just pay attention to that because like they have the main panel, but then they start it like they letter it differently than what's on the map, so you could easily just completely miss where things are. But they also have like the whole new StarCraft 2 tournament stage, so they're moving that into its own area this year. So that's interesting. There's going to be face painting. Are you going to get your face painted?
Fun. I don't know.
Temporary tattoo. They're going to have those too.
Oh well, you know, I'm already going to have my Sundering temporary tattoo.
By the way, there will be Sundering temporary tattoos.
They're totally
I'm going to bring some.
Yep.
That's the thing. But no. So looking over the floor map, nothing jumps out at me. Lot of ice cream carts all throughout. So
I'm happy with ice cream carts all throughout.
So just be ready to hit up those food trucks outside for lunch.
Yes. Yes.
And then I'll also hopefully be there's a strong demand. I'm just gonna throw out there's a strong demand for Wednesday. Let's try to get that up to Slater's.
I think we should do it. I mean, we gotta go pick up things from our contact person.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna
all of our items. But yeah, I think we're gonna try and do a group trip to Slater's. How we're gonna pull it off, I'm not sure yet, but we may end up winging it. But
I don't think we can wing. I think we're definitely gonna have to plan this out. We're gonna have to get. Rose calling it the baconing, and I approve of that. We need to make this up. Like I look at the menu there, and I know I'm kind of going off on a wild tangent. I look at the menu there, and literally I want like all the things on that menu. I want to try like the maple bourbon wings. I want to try the jalapeno bacon mac and cheese. I want to try that bacon poutine thing. I want the 50-50 burger. Like it's like overload. It's fantastic. And we
can figure something out.
We're figure it out.
Something out. I know it sounds bad, but like that day before the podcast, I am going to be just like I don't know, like
she's not actually cutting out, folks. She's not actually cutting out, folks.
No, I'm not. I know how absolutely anxious, anxiety-ridden I'm going to be.
And what better way to ease some anxiety the day before than to stuff your face full of bacon products?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, Dr. Dre apparently is renting a car, and and Will must be making plans for me. Apparently, I'm gonna be just fine. So, for World of Podcast, like making sure that I'm not gonna be anxiety-ridden. Thank you, Ro. Your eyebrows. Okay. Your eyebrows always make me feel so calm and happy.
All right, let's get into. I think that's it for the news. So let's get into some FOFs and profs for the week.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
Hey, when did they announce who the closing ceremony people were last year?
I don't remember when they announced it, but
I remember they announced it really close.
Well, they haven't announced that yet, so
I wonder who it's going to be.
All right, so your FOF?
Yeah,
props?
my FOF. You know what? I just have props. There were people who were really, really kind to me yesterday on my birthday, and I appreciate them all. And so
I feel bad that I did not contact you at all yesterday, so I am sorry. So FOF to me for not, and but
I'm not mad. It's okay.
But if it makes you feel any better, I did get you your business cards.
My business card, thank you. They look so nice. Show me the other side.
So Heather's business card is that, and then
yeah. So there's a birthday gift. Is my business cards. Thank you.
And I also got you a business card holder too.
Oh, that's so kind. So see, yeah, there you go. That's a great birthday gift. So you thought of something. You got me something. I appreciate that. So yeah, props to just the whole day and everything that encompassed my day yesterday. It was wonderful. I guess I can give props to a day. It was a good day.
Oh, Addie just said happy birthday.
Thank you, Addie. I hope you're doing well and holding down the fort for all the girls in Phalanx of Nod.
She's been doing just fine.
Yeah, my last name is slowly coming out, which is yeah. much to the other half's chagrin.
Chagrin.
Yeah. So.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
All right. So I'm going to start off by saying, fuck off to this white girl in front of me at Starbucks who held up the line.
Why does she gotta be a white girl?
Well, I'm going somewhere with this. For 15 minutes because she wanted to know what pumpkin spice tasted like. 15 minutes. And I'm like, seriously, first of all, you're a white girl. You should know what pumpkin spice tastes like. That's what y'all do. I mean, she had black rim glasses. She was total hipster with her old school Pearl Jam t-shirt. Look, I like Pearl Jam, but it was old school, and I was just like, you're too young to appreciate it when they actually started playing. So you know what? Go fuck yourself. And aren't all white girls really supposed to know what pumpkin spice tastes like anyway? But no, she got them to make her samples. And she was like, well, I really like my mom's pumpkin bread. I'm not sure if this is going to taste like... I'm like, dear God, all I want is a regular coffee. Kidding? I just want a regular coffee. All I want is regular coffee. I don't care what... So, literally, helped people were, mumbling and just agitated at this point. You don't fuck with people who need their caffeine, okay? You don't do that. Pumpkin spice.
Here's a hint.
Fucking
pumpkins. It tastes like pumpkins. If you don't know what a pumpkin fucking tastes like, go home and have a pumpkin.
Ugh.
I don't know how to answer that.
So on another note is I don't really like pumpkin beers all that much, but there is one beer made by Sundering Brewing, Pumpkin, that I really really enjoy. It's really really good. So when Lignar from a podcast and World of Podcasts, he was in town, we went out to the bar and we tried ordering it, and they said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we had the keg in, but we haven't tapped it yet." I'm like, fine, all right, so I'm not gonna get it. So I went back recently. They have it on their menu, and I want, do you guys still have pumpkin? And our waitress was like, yes, we still have it, because I just served it to someone 20 minutes ago. She comes back, we're out. I'm like, you sons of bitches, I just want...
fucking pumpkin.
Just give me one fucking pumpkin, that's all I want. So yes, that was a little frustrating.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, well. Yeah, that's about it. All right, so let's get into the community. We got a long one from Joe B, and I know that's what he's like. That's what she said. And
got a long one. Hey, would you like for me to read it, or do you want to?
Yeah, why don't you take this one? I'll take the next email one that we have, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, so from Joe B, we have, hey, Sundering crew, I just had to make sure I got this prop in for this week. While I've frequently shared my journeys of finding a good job with everyone, there is one aspect that I don't bring up too often. While I like my new job, I've had to move in with a friend of mine to be close to my job, and I've had to make some sacrifices as a result. The biggest being my family. Now, don't get me wrong, I still have a loving wife and 3 great kids. Wow, I forget you had 3 kids. That's awesome. But I don't get to see them as they are at my mother-in-law's house, which is quite a good distance away, till we can rebuild our life and once again be whole. That being said, I basically go to work and come home to WoW. WoW and the community have helped me a lot with not being too depressed about the distance between myself and my family. Honestly, I know when I come home I won't have the joy of seeing my kids and spending time with them, but you guys have been there for me to keep me going. So my big prop has got to be to Maslu. Left hit, Maslu. Last night was the running of the gnomes, something I did last year and had to do again. As I was waiting for the start, I saw Maslu was streaming and was also in the run and ran along with her. However, afterwards, her and D-Guy and Theoden and more were going to play Cards Against Humanity. I was starting to load into my server when they opened the invite to play to the chat room. I never played before, but for the next hour plus, I tried my best and enjoyed the experience. It really meant a lot to me. So props to Maslu and all those who let a random guy play with them for a bit. Joby.
Very cool.
Awesome. That's awesome.
I want to put this out. I have Cards Against Humanity, and I want to bring it, and I want to play with some of you all while I'm at BlizzCon.
We should have a World of Podcasts. Like
either that or like Wednesday night or whatnot.
I'm going to be needing to relax. So yes, I've always wanted to play that game.
Let's make that happen. It's gonna happen.
Let's
Cards Against Humanity.
Let's do it.
All right, Ro called in a FOF, and it was like last minute, and I told him my displeasure in his last minute thought. But we were able to get it. I didn't do any audio editing on it, so it is what it is. But let's hear what he's got.
All right, I'm not sure which trained monkey I'm speaking to. Hopefully this is Bill. Anyhow, Bill, FOF to companies charging stupid-ass amounts for shipping costs. FOF to hotels charging stupid-ass amounts of money for electrical expenses. That's all I'm going to say there.
Oh, my God.
FOF to people asking me if I'm psychic and know the details of a car wreck that's 3 miles away that happened a half an hour ago. Because, yes, I'm everywhere at the same time. FOF to the weather for always fucking raining on my days off. And that's all the FOFs I have. Props to all the people who are signing up for World of Podcasts and all that stuff. And all that's good. And I will leave you with these few words. November 5th. 2014, the baconing. Be there.
I feel like Wednesday needs to be like just our night to say, you know what? Let's go out, have an awesome dinner. Let's play some Cards Against Humanity, and let's just relax before the chaos of the 6th.
Yes, it's going to be so stressful. I mean, we're going to be able to go into the Hilton probably the night before, the morning of. So we might want to try and do that.
Okay.
But, like, I just want to relax. Like, I just want to fucking, yeah.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to read the next one. Hopefully you are getting all the props
I'm
and thoughts.
doing my best, chat room, to make sure I get all of your
and Homebrewed's like,
props.
he's like, I have some PAX East 2014 cards you can have, and hopefully that means Cards Against Humanity, or else I don't know what he's trying to give me for PAX East, but let's see. Clubber sent in an email. He says, "Hi, Sundering crew. I have big props to the guild. I am finally back to playing Alliance again, and the guild, Phalanx of Nod, has been super awesome." Agreed. 100%. Props to you guys for getting me through each Monday, since I can't usually make it to live shows. The 2+ hours of laughter really make Mondays easier. Off to my boss, that this slutty cunt, tries to tell me how to do my job. That would be fine if she knew how to fucking do the job. She was put in place to help run the small company I am a part of, but has no training or knowledge of the industry in which I work. I started to just hear Ray saying caw, caw, caw every time this bitch talks. She puts together monthly meetings to stroke her ego and talk about how well she's doing at the company. At the end of last week's meeting, she smiled and said, "This was a great employee meeting. If I didn't need my job, I would have told her it was a great ego-stroking meeting for the most worthless piece of shit at this company. Hope you guys have a great week, and I will try to make it to the live show sometime and maybe even call in." Clubber.
Nice. Thanks,
Well,
Clubber.
Clubber.
Sorry about the slunt.
Yeah.
Slunt. I feel like you invented a nice new noun there.
There you go.
Or I guess an adjective. I guess that'd be an adjective. If
Well,
you were describing her as a
if
slut.
well, the question is, so read the next one. I'm gonna look up on Urban Dictionary to see if slunt is actually there.
It should be. I think you're onto something if it's not. So from Adam Skin, I got FOF to my raid team for waiting until the last week of the expansion to all ditch at once. Guild is effectively dead. Thank you. Thanks, you buttholes. I'm sorry.
Hey, Adam Skin, you know what guild isn't dead? Phalanx of Nod. Come check us out, because we had 10 people hanging around in Brawler's Guild today, and that was pretty fucking awesome. So.
But still, yeah, but it sucks at his own guild, you know.
Oh no, trust me, I hear you, but I feel for it. I feel for anyone who's like losing their guild, and I am going to do shameless self-promotion of what I feel is like some of the best people. You are family when you join Phalanx of Nod, and that is a fact, because only family dishes out some of the ridiculous shit that we say to one another.
Yeah.
I mean, Nauta, one of our guild, like brought in one of his friends, and it was her first raid, and somehow the conversation quickly shifted to necrophilia. I don't know how it happened. But she's still with us, which is great, because that's just how we are. And I warned her ahead of time that we talk about ridiculous stuff, and we don't mean to offend. Sometimes we do. But yeah. I know you're shaking your head in disappointment, but...
I just feel like if I come back, I would be Mom. I feel like I'm Mom. If I come back and be like, oh, Mom's back. Like,
No.
Because I am tame compared to this chat, our guild chat. I am tame.
Addie is like the ringleader.
Addie has taken on the helm of like the lady.
No, she is like the worst offender.
She's bad. She's
bad.
naughty, but I like her.
She's fantastic. All right, so Chief Fulgenus says props to the supporters of the running of the gnomes.
I'm sorry I missed that.
Oh, I was supposed to read that. Oh, I wasn't supposed to read that, but hey, there you go.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay. Props to the supporters of the running of the gnomes. From Chef Jojen.
Maslu says, Foff to Garage for not falling under my hand this weekend. Jerk. And Tarkona says, props to the party of World of Podcasts, less than a month away. Yep, I think now it's like 25 or 24 days? 25? 24?
Every night. I mean, like...
24 days.
Plan every Wednesday we have a meeting, and we don't go to bed until like midnight or 1 o'clock sometimes. I have 3 meetings this week for World of Pod. Like it is dominating all of our lives in a really good way. But oh my god, I just want it to happen. Like I just want it to get here now. Yeah.
You want to get toasties?
Yeah, I'll get toasties. Toasty says, props to it being October. Hockey is back. Yeah! I didn't even mention, I went to a hockey game on Friday. We have a semi-pro team here, the Admirals. It's like the minor league. Yeah, like I had to look at Mark. It's a minor league. It's fun. Hockey is fun.
Yeah, Adam's going to ask what time zone? Yeah, we're Eastern time zone, so we raid Wednesday, Thursdays, and Mondays from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern. There you go. Phalanxofnod.com.
Homebrewed says, props to BlizzPro L. Dorian helping nail down them details.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, so L. Dorian joined us for our last Hearthstone meeting, and so let Adam and David kind of tell them like what their plan was, and very, very little changes. Eldorian's like, you all got your acts together. So I have great respect for the work that Homebrewed and Adam are putting on for this Hearthstone tournament. Especially since Eldorian has done a ton of these things, and for him to say, you guys really have thought a lot of this out, that speaks volumes about the work that Adam and David have put into this. So
I'm very grateful for them, because seriously, Adam is he even? I don't even know.
I think we're giving him props. We're giving props right now.
We're giving props to Adam.
On the fly props.
He's left. Yeah, I think he left for the evening. But oh my gosh, that guy and Homebrewed. I am so hit them and the D20 gang are like, yeah, I love them very much.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I think is that it. I think that is it.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think.
All
that's
right.
It.
Well, we have one email. So let's get to that.
Where's your wife?
Don't have one.
How come?
It's a long story.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
How come?
It's an even longer story.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
What's your favorite scary movie?
Random questions, emails, phone calls, and stalkers.
Here's Johnny! What the fuck was that shit?
Alright. So, we got one question from Bullet Bill. He sent us an email. He says, hey guys, I heard listening to the show today, you could do an East Coast World of Podcast-like event. And I am letting you know that I could help with that. I would 100% go regardless of anything. But I am in school right now, and I work a part-time job looking for a second part-time job. But I would love to help set up the event. I know of at least 20 WoW players at my school and surrounding area, Philadelphia, as well as Jen Morton from the Liquor Fueled podcast in Philly. Perhaps I can get this set up and take some of the weight from you guys who work a lot, probably. I've been looking for a way to get involved with the WoW community for a while, and I think this would be a great start for me. So if you are interested, even partially, feel free to email me here or call at the number blah blah blah, blah and we can talk.
Murlocs came in and they just took the number away.
And thanks, Bill. This is something that I know that Zia and I would love to see, an East Coast type thing. We would like to have it done. We will probably talk about this more after we get this one done.
Yeah, we want it to happen. I think the idea of trying to plan 2 of these when the first one is so stressful is crazy. But I think ideally, we could just do this as our jobs.
Ideally, but
ideally, but it really requires a team of it. Really, so I appreciate people offering to help.
And
it means a lot. Thank you.
And I know that some is that an East Coast one might just be like almost like a get together. We'll rent out a space for people to just get together, have some drinks, maybe play some games. It would
probably be probably be a lot less formal. Because we've talked about doing a Catalyst meetup, and we might, and it still might be the case that it is a Catalyst or it might be called World Podcast. We just don't know. But thank you I'm glad that people are keeping their eyes open to opportunities to expand World Podcast. We're glad. And it means people dig the idea, which is awesome. So, that's good too.
All right. That was it for emails, but we did get 2. We had 2 reviews, one on iTunes and one on Stitcher this week.
Really? Okay. All right. So from Chip Chipperson, this show really showed me. Yeah, like what do they do their show on Sunday or something? What does he like, birds or something? If you talk about bacon, I might turn into a pig or something. Double guns. I think that was more for Ray, something for Ray to read.
Probably.
And I can't do that, Ray. What is this, a show or something? Like, it Ray's stupid voice. I don't know. I can't do it. Thank you, Chip Chipperson. And then I have 5 stars. Bacon makes the world go round from Bullet Bill. From iTunes. It was an iTunes review. Yep. I love listening to you. Most of the time I'm listening on my commute to school. I really wish I could go to BlizzCon World Podcast, but I can't, so I really hope you guys do something on the East Coast, because I would go 100%. Thanks for this wonderful podcast. It always makes my day much better. You're welcome, and thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening, but I have to dispute your review. This is not a wonderful podcast. This is a train wreck. And you calling it wonderful is just a blatant lie. But thank you for listening.
We love you for it. And even if you're lying.
All right, let's get your haiku.
Yes.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Zia.
Okay, so whom? Whoa.
Huh?
I have a weird accent now, apparently. Let's try that again. So Homebrewed won it. The sheer pleasure of my box. And he got blue balls.
Probably one of the best haikus that you have had on here in a while.
Well, a long time. Thank you.
That was pretty great.
Top notch writing.
So let's thank the chair. So who skipped the Walking Dead premiere to hang out with our nonsense tonight?
Yeah, these kinds.
Who set their DVRs? Who set them?
I think. Let me make sure this is like a fresh. Okay, yes. So we have Addie, Adam, Broom, Chef, Will, Dr. Dre. I just like saying Dr. J listens to the show. Bok, Homebrew, Joe, Left Tit, No LP, Trist, Ray, Ro. I don't know how to say this person's name, so I'm going to come back to that. Tar, Toast, Post, Cam, Velvet Dove. I'm going to say Sit and Spin. Your name is now Sit and Spin. If that's okay. If it offends you, then I won't call you that. It's not because I want you to sit and spin, I promise. I appreciate you listening, actually. Yeah. That's all I got.
All right. Do we have any haikus?
No.
I don't think so. All right.
Nothing from the chat room. Okay. Usually there's always something from the chat
All
room.
right. So then, where can you find Rayfist? Well, you can find Ray on Twitter at Rayfist. I'm not giving you his other social media names because I don't recognize them as legitimate.
Well,
then he doesn't have them on here. So I mean, so there.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, here's one from Joe. Put your fingers in. Don't put it in Zia's box. You might chip a nail.
Chip and nail almost sounds like Chippendales.
Chippendales.
Sorry.
All
right. For those who want to follow me, I'm on Twitter at Seraphis. And here, so I gotta bring this up because some people have had like a little bit of argument. Look, if you talk to me on Twitter, good chances are I'm gonna follow you back. If you follow me and then I follow you back and you direct message spam me, I'm gonna make sure I never follow you again.
Really?
Well, people direct message me like, follow my crap, follow this, follow that, and they never like talk to me. I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll follow them. They seem like a decent person. Nope. So here's the trick. I talk to pretty much anybody because
you're weird.
I just like talking to a lot of people. So if you talk to me, I will follow you. I like interacting with people. It's fun. I think it's awesome.
Believe it or not, he actually likes telling me things.
So yes, and it's also how I know you're not a bot, which is also nice. The only two robots that I like are Ask Mr. Robot and Zeodroid. So there's that. There's the only two. Try to think if there's another one. Nope, that's it.
Oh, Toast Postcan has another haiku. Hexo's fucking dead. Garage sadly still alive. 6.0 on Tuesday. Homebrewed hibachi. I like sushi a lot, so I'd be totally up for sushi.
I don't know when we're gonna have time to do hibachi and a karaoke.
I feel like I never have enough time in Anaheim. Like we really need to just pick somewhere for a week. Like this East Coast event should just be one day we're in a hotel that has the bent, and then the other week is just doing fun things every night. Just a big party.
I feel like PAX East is a good candidate. Anyway, getting ahead of myself, Zia, where can people find you?
Right, so you can find me on the internet at on Twitter, ITSXIA, and yeah, we'll just say that way.
All right, the show.
So yeah, all the wonderful places that you can find this fantastic, as Bullet Bill seems to think, wonderful show, which is very kind of him.
Giant train wreck.
Yeah, so our website, thesundering.net. We are on Twitter at thesundering. You can find us on Facebook. Head over there, give us a like, facebook.com/thesundering. We have a YouTube channel. You can check out previous episodes on video. YouTube.com/thesundering podcast. Subscribe and also like our videos. We have a Steam group. Feel free to join it. It's called The Sundering, obviously. You can call the phone, 323-SUNDER-0 or 323-786-3370. We provide a public service.
It really is. Folks. Don't call your exes when you're drunk. Call us.
Yeah.
We're here to help.
Yeah, you can email the show, thesunderingpodcast@gmail.com. Dick pics go to Ray. Boobies go to us. CatalystGamingMedia.com. We are a very, very proud Catalyst Gaming Media show. And there are other really wonderful shows, podcasts,
blogs,
comics, blogs, videos, all kinds of crazy shit that you can check out. CatalystGamingMedia.com. And then our intro is courtesy Boxing Fox. That awesome ska deliciousness that folks seem to be digging. So thank you everyone who submitted FOFs tonight, questions, and just generally hung out. Thank you, Homebrewed, for coming on and putting your hands in my box. I'm sorry, that joke, I gotta, I gotta take it for all it's worth. And yeah, I think that's all we got for the night. Fucking, as always, download us, invite us into your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside of you.
Next time we podcast from my think tank filled with Jello and bacon.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.
No.